Hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I'm sitting out here in my backyard under a little apple tree. It's covered up in little beautiful apple blossoms. Hope we got some apples off of them, but we probably don't. Probably won't. We never do. Usually we get little old bitty apples. And my wife planted this tree from an apple seed. She got out of an apple, and it's been probably 15 years, and the only thing it'll do is produce little old bitty apples. Anyway, what we've got today is a Lindemans apple, Lambic. It says palm on here, where the Lindemans raspberry was a framboy, something like that. This one just says Lindemans apple, but in parentheses says palm. So this is a Lindemans palm Lambic beer. It is it uses spontaneous fermentation, which means they don't use your typical yeast to pour into the wort when they're fermenting, getting ready for fermentation. It says wild yeast fermentation, exceptional complexity, apple flavor and character. This stuff, of course, it doesn't give the ABV on the bottle. I had to look it up, but this is a 3.5% ABV Lindemans Apple Lambic. And what I am expecting is a slight tartness with some apple flavor, because last week I did the raspberry, and man, it was delicious. It was only a 2.5% ABV, but man, the brew itself is delicious. It's brewed with malted barley and unmalted wheat. Unmalted wheat, apple juice, aged hops, and of course the wild or spontaneous fermentation that it uses. According to Lindemans, the small area, 15 by 75 miles in size, is the only place a true Lambic can be brewed, according to Lindemans. It says Lambics are rare and come from one of fewer than a dozen breweries there in that area in the Seine River Valley in Belgium. So anyway, that's what they say. Whatever. The bottle is only 8.45 fluid ounces, 250 milliliter. So let's see what we got here. A little bit left in the bottom. Shake that up. Now, the raspberry was very, very cloudy or turbid. This one I can see through pretty well so far. Let's see. Got a beautiful fluffy white head on it. Oh, there was a little bit of sediment down that thing. And a little bit left. I didn't get it all, but whatever. Lindemans apple. Yeah, you can see the cloud floating right in the center of that thing, where I swished the bottom of the bottle and poured it in there. You can see that sediment and stuff in the bottom of it there. Beautiful white head. Oh man, that's sweet and tangy apple flavor. Sweet and tangy apple flavor in the head of this thing, y'all. Dadgum. But see, it's only half a mug, basically. 8.45 fluid ounces. This is a 16 ounce mug, so a little over half of a mug is what this bottle contains. 3.5% alcohol by volume. But that head is delicious, man. It's got a sweet, tangy apple flavor. Wow. I didn't know what to expect out of Lambics. I assumed that they were sour beers. It seemed like I had heard that somewhere before, whatever. But when I did the research on it, it said that they're typically a sour brew. And if y'all watch my videos, you'll know I'm not much on the sour brews. I don't mind a little tartness, but sour I just don't care too much for. But this one, the one last week and this one here, as far as the head goes on this one, the tartness is very, very mild. It's not actually sour at all. Last week I did the framboy, which was a raspberry, and it was delicious. Had just the mild tartness and sweetness and just very good. I believe this one's going to be good as well. Now, the bubbles have stirred up and made that pretty cloudy now. The cloud is kind of dissipated in the middle of the brew there. So anyway, this Lindemans Apple Lambic is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way and support our economy. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Wow, that's delicious. And it don't taste like apple juice. All right, it doesn't taste like apple juice. Now a lot of the apple ales, the hard ciders and stuff like that I've done will typically have the apple tartness, apple juice type flavor with extra carbonation and stuff like that. This one does not taste like apple juice. It has a nice apple flavor with just a hint of tartness. This is a lot more mild than even the hard ciders I get. This is a lot more mild than that. The tartness is just very, very subtle, but I really like this stuff. I'm going to score this one an A as well. It's very good for what it is. I can't remember what I give for these. I think these were pretty expensive. I got a mixed 4-pack of these Lindemans. I've got a peach and a cherry to do still, but this is good. The only drawback I have is the bottle's too dang small. I mean, you only get a half a mug. This is the good though. That's an easy A to me. Very, very quality brew. All right, y'all. That's been a Friday's R4U this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday Suds. And y'all, I really don't like these bottles that have this aluminum stuff on the bottle cap, because it's just a pain in the butt. But I like to keep these bottle caps and see if you peel this stuff off. You can't peel it off all of them, but this one right here, I was able to pull it off last week, and this one as well. But it actually has Lindemans, says it on the bottle cap. A lot of these, they'll just be just plain old whatever underneath there. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.